Welcome to the downside. This is a place we complain, get negative. We are honest about how rough life can be. I thought about changing the premise a little bit.
To what?
To where we have a guest to see if their life is worse than mine.
Well, yeah.
How would you measure it?
Isn't that... No, it's not. I mean, we wouldn't like bring in Guinness World Records.
You're always going to be like, mine's still worse.
Yeah. That was
Who's the judge?
More anti-Semitic than anything I've ever heard in my life.
Well, actually, I could find something.
That was great. Russell never does impressions, but that was Russell's Nazi propaganda cartoon. So maybe I'll shift that. Tell us what you think, Debbie Downsiders. It's not that far off from what we normally do.
As long as I can be the judge, or me and Ty can be the judges.
We don't have to do it at the end like who won.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm here with my co-host Russell Daniels, special guest Jourdain Fisher. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
I'm stressed about the special.
Yeah.
My girlfriend, you know Tovah?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Very involved with helping me craft what to keep, what to lose. I'm worried too close, and it's my doing.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I think I've brought her so deep in. You know when someone's talking about comedy and they're like, well, you should try to like make it do this or don't do that. And I'm like, well, I don't have a joke for that. And I can't just it's really, stand-up's really hard.
Yeah.
Stand-up's really hard. In that, like, just in like a narrative, you can like add something, take something away. Stand-up, there's got to be a joke to sustain it. And a joke has to be a surprise and a twist. And you can't just make it out all the time.
Yeah. What if she was like, lose the stool?
Oh man, she knows that's it.
Keep the mic in the stage.
She's saying lose the jokes, just more poses. But right now we're really stuck. There's a joke, and I say the word pussy, and
okay.
Pussy it's part of my lexicon.
Yeah.
Part of your lexicon. I don't know if that's your if you're going to use
pussy all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as opposed to vagina.
Well, that's where I go back. She says you can't say pussy, and I say, so what word can I say?
Why not?
Not that I can't, but like that. It's like, ugh.
Go Def Jam and call it coochie.
Coochie? Is that the Def Jam?
Coochie, baby.
Coochie.
Yeah.
Have somebody come over and give you some coochie.
But there's maybe
Good coochie.
Coochie, Mike.
There's got to be some other
That would be so surprising if you pulled out coochie.
coochie.
People would
good coochie.
But
it would bring the show to a screeching halt because your audience would be like, "Excuse me."
If I did it on like a black show, would it get like a pop, like a oh shit?
They'd probably be surprised that you used it.
Well, you can use your favorite word too.
Cunt.
Yeah.
Cunt. I mean, I like to say cunt.
Pussy seems like the like it's like calling a dick a dick. Yeah.
medical.
Vagina.
Yeah.
Vagina's 3 syllables.
Yeah.
Again, we're thinking about syllables here.
Yeah.
Even coochie, it's a lot. Pussy. Pussy.
Everybody knows
Those-
pussy.
Nether regions.
Nether regions.
What else could you possibly call it? That's slang. That's not offensive as cunt.
Clam.
Clam.
No.
You
Ugh.
gash.
Gash.
Yeah.
No.
So I heard a comedian. It's an axe wound.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
awful.
Jay-Z.
All these
Isn't that,
are-
is it Jay-Z? Pussy's like a wound that will never heal. Isn't
Jay-Z
that
said that?
a Jay-Z lyric?
I'm shocked that this is your pull. When is that a lyric?
Look it up, Ty. Pussy's like a wound that will never heal.
When did JC
I don't know if he meant axe wound,
pussy's a
though.
wound that'll
It's
never heal.
gonna say Russell Daniels quoting Jay-Z, but no one's ever found it.
Jay-Z's gonna watch this and be like, I never said that ever.
Hey.
I would never say it would never heal.
He just released. It's gonna come out a little after, but he just released a new freestyle.
No, so he performed at the Roots picnic and came out, performed a song, and then freestyled like after the song before he went into one of his.
Kai say
things.
they got it. It's the same with comedy. Stop writing out the freestyle. If I read it, I go, that's not very good.
Yeah, but yeah, you need the nuance, you need the braggadocio, you need the delivery for it.
I just think when you're a billionaire, it's time to hang up the freestyling.
Nah, man.
No.
No.
Oh, you're a Jay-Z fan?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he not say, this is the one thing I saw where he's like, my OPPs or ops are MAGA people. Cut to him and Beyonce at the dinner table with Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump.
Yeah, you know.
Your ops or your dinner guests?
Yeah, I mean,
Jay-Z?
He still is a billionaire. Yeah, but but you know, he's got a.
You thought it was a good. You thought it was a good.
I listened to it in the background. I was like, all right. I was more distracted, honestly, by him having his Basquiat hair like undone, like because I think the speculation on the street is that he's gonna cut his hair and then release another album, go back to like old school Jay-Z
with the haircut. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he's got the big Yankee Stadium shows coming up too.
He does.
Yeah, he's celebrating the release of Reasonable Doubt, his debut album that came out, I guess, 30 years ago now, and then Blueprint, which came out 25 years ago on 9/11.
So he's still
On
got
9/11.
Yeah,
on 9/11.
Yeah, Blueprint came out on 9/11, like the 9/11.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think there's
and
someone on
still
the plane
became.
being
That's
like,
how
I
good
can't
the
wait to
album
listen to
is.
this when I land.
That's how good the album is.
That it survived it. Yeah. I know some Broadway shows that closed because of 9/11.
Yeah.
because Jay-Z didn't write it.
Was that a Jay-Z lyric?
I'm not finding it, but he did a song called "Pussy."
Russell, you just made that up out of nowhere.
Well,
Okay.
to be fair, he does say pussy in a lot of different ways. Like pussy is a whole
he's a
different
rapper.
aspect of life.
But did you look up "wound that will never heal"? Pussy.
I,
like-
you know,
think he-
I did. I quoted you.
Wait, we got to find where this from. Get rid of the Jay-Z. See where it's from. Unless you came up with this.
I mean,
Okay.
I have a memory of like a friend telling me this once.
I think it's something you sex to your wife. Show me
Okay.
that wound that never
I
heals.
think he
baby.
got in a freestyle
Pussy
battle.
is like a wound that never heals. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or some variation.
The AI overview gives us.
God, stop! No more AI overview, Ty.
It's so easy.
Turn that
It's
off.
so easy. Now I gotta do so much research. Vaginal cuts. I mean, it gets really
No.
medical.
Vaginal
No.
cuts.
Guys, this is what I'm finding.
Yeah, this is really fucking up your algorithm here.
Yeah.
A rap. Put rap in.
Yeah, you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
just type it. Yo, my favorite thing is like listening to producers get yelled out in podcasts on how they're Googling.
But look. Okay.
Oh,
Can you guys
see?
find it? Can you guys find it?
Yes. See, a pussy. Go back.
It's a whole
It was
different-
on the other page.
Yeah.
It was a little bit different. See, pussy is like a wound that would never heal.
The more ointment you put on it, the better it feels.
See?
Damn. Okay.
Wow,
Wow, Russell.
that's Jay-Z and R. Kelly.
Was it?
Yes.
Russell Daniels.
I'm so sorry.
Best of both worlds.
Listen, this is not. I remember someone telling me it once, and it stuck in my head. It did stick in my head.
Yeah.
It is catchy.
So I was right. R. Kelly come on. He's like, it's like a jellyfish sting. You got to piss on it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep it in because she didn't give me another word. I told her. I said, you give me another word to say.
Truly, what else could you say? Pussy's the
It's just the word
universal
or the
word.
context of it, like the whole.
I just think the moment
joke.
I say it, she feels like I'm going pussy. That's how, and I'm not. I'm going pussy. I'm doing do your
You're
Jewish
barely
impression.
opening your mouth.
Pussy? Can I see your pussy? Is that pussy
It
kosher?
wasn't my Jewish. It was my like Poindexter. It was like my nerd.
Yeah. Well, go a little deeper. You'll see that the stereotype has been long associated
Okay.
with the Jews. This is the downside.
1, 2, 3. You're listening to The Downside.
The Downside.
With Gianmarco Soresi.
Welcome to the downside. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/downside. 4 bonus episodes every month. We have been climbing back up since my surgery, so check it out. It's really good. Jordan, happy to have you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming. Thanks for having me on.
I have one more thing I want to share before we see if your life's worse than mine. In the new downside.
I'm in the debut downside.
Debut downside.
debut,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm
we're
in the-
resetting the
yeah.
clock. Episode
The
1.
reboot.
Yeah, I'm in the
Yeah.
upside downside.
I went to the MoMA with my girlfriend, and we were a little late, and it was my fault. We weren't that late.
You're late,
Late
to the
for
moment.
it.
No, I mean like we just like late by the imaginary standards that she set for what the day should have been.
Sure.
And so we're in line. There's a line, and so I get a look. There's a line here, and I said, baby, this is part of the experience. Waiting in line for the moment. This is a part of the whole experience. And then there was a guy in front of us with his girlfriend. He turned around and he said, I like what you said there. Part of the experience. And I understood male rights activists in that moment. I could like see I was like, oh my God, there's people who need. I'm like, hey, I have more thoughts.
Yeah.
If you want to join the Patreon.
Because that man was looking for a way out. Because he got in the same
He was in
argument
trouble
15
too.
minutes beforehand.
Yeah.
And he was like, come on. Like, there's always going to be a line. And she's like, there wouldn't have been a line, have we? And it's like,
It's part of the experience.
It's part of the
like,
experience.
where are you going in that's not going to have a line?
Yeah, that's
New
the
York.
In New York
foreplay.
City.
She's always talking
It's
about
New York.
foreplay.
Yeah,
That's what a
yeah.
line is. It's a foreplay for the museum.
Yeah.
We got the loudest car outside. I don't know if
It
everybody-
is.
The Puerto Rican Day
It
Parade is outside right now.
Banging.
I used to sleep here, and so
Holy
sometimes I'm like,
shit.
oh yeah.
No, you did not.
I did not.
You did not.
Jordan, I'm so happy to have you. You have a special coming out.
Yes, sir.
But we've been on the stand-up scene. I've been away for a bit.
Yeah, you've been all over the world, man. I haven't seen you. This is the first time I've seen you in person, probably since Lisa Traeger's special.
Oh,
her release party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
so
fun.
it's been a while.
But I remember we saw each other at Gotham a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Gotham that I canceled one spot and hasn't booked me since.
But you've been away,
Yeah. I went
never
away
here.
because they stopped booking me.
Right,
I said,
like-
bye, Gotham. I'm going to India.
like, because from the outside in, I'm like, well, he's not doing spots in New York because he doesn't have the time.
But I just remember, I have to watch your sets because we got to make sure divorce material doesn't cross over.
Yeah, a little bit. I feel like you definitely talk about it more. I'm still working my way through like divorce, like
The trauma of it or the
well,
jokes
just
of it?
premises and stuff like that, like trying to figure out the jokes and everything.
How old were you when your parents got
5.
divorced? 5.
Yeah, straight from the jump. Like, how old were you when yours?
I was a baby.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah.
I never knew. Do you ever remember seeing your parents smile in the same room together? No.
No, never. It was me just be like, hey, come on, guys, this could work, and they're like, it will not.
Really?
Yeah, my parents were just arguing. I don't have a happy memory of the three of us doing something.
You ever see pictures?
Of the three of us together, maybe when I was like on their
Or
knee.
them? Like I have the
I've
the
seen my
wedding
parents,
book.
wedding photos and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Yeah,
I have one of them in their honeymoon in Italy. My dad's wearing a little speedo, and they both they're looking good.
Yeah.
They were fucking on that trip. They were working on me.
They were-
What
yeah,
are
they
you
were-
grossed out? Why are you grossed out?
Hey,
I knew
where
they
was
were
your dad
fucking.
putting his dick?
I knew they were fucking. I didn't need you to then. Again, it's the thing where you go. I already know they're fucking on their.
I take it to a
obviously-
comedic extreme for entertainment value.
No, it's you.
I-
it's you getting off on it.
no,
a
no,
little.
no.
His dad was fucking his mom's pussy.
Pussy.
People are gonna hate this.
Our couple Jay-Z fans are gonna love. No, here's my theory: is that people who you tell me if it's true. People whose parents got divorced, or as they witnessed their parents date, are more comfortable with the fact that their parents have sex lives or date because it was just a reality. You think your parents stay together because they love each other, but if you were dating, you'd be like, oh, they're in it for that hot sex.
No, it's I'm saying like it's you doing something that I don't like. It's like it's not about your parents. Obviously, your parents are fucking. Obviously, it goes without saying that they were
Maybe.
fucking.
Yeah, but
You know?
you're like, well, don't mention it.
No, because it's not even like it's not that you're like they probably were fucking. It's like they were. It's like you like it, like
Yeah,
you know
he
what I
was
mean.
like, my dad's in a hot, tight little
yeah,
Speedo.
it's like it's not even that
No,
you're
in
saying
Italy,
it.
it's normal.
It's going a little further. It's
They're
like
at the
it's
Amalfi
like-
Coast
It
drinking
makes me feel like you have a kink.
Aperol spritzes,
I
getting
want to
all
watch them, and that's where I feel like.
well, when
it
your
goes,
parents are divorced, you've never even seen them love each other.
uh-huh.
Maybe you'd go, yeah, what would that?
Oh, that's more
My
interesting.
parents, they hate each other so much
Okay,
that the concept of them loving each other that my father would penetrate.
Not the P
To
word.
me-
That's the P word.
skipped over all the
pussy.
romance. You just-
I'm just saying,
Poor
it's
mom.
literally that's the opposite of how I've experienced them forever.
okay, yeah, no, this makes a little more sense.
They're facing opposite.
we're
not
getting
towards
somewhere
each other.
interesting. We're getting somewhere interesting.
How did your parents tell you they were going to get divorced, or was it like obvious?
I think it was, we're getting rid of the dog. So I lost the dog too.
Oh
Wait,
no!
what do you mean?
Like my parents
Usually
split
they
up.
add one to
No,
be
my
like.
parents split up. My dad moved an hour and a half away, and I was like, "Well, what about the dog?" And they were like, "No, it's got to go too." And so the dog,
Shoot it in front of you.
No, yeah, they threw it off a bridge.
What did they do with the dog? They give it up for adoption?
They gave it to somebody.
And
Yeah.
you don't even? Did you cry?
Yeah, I was just kind of like, it's just all like, you don't know what's happening really. Like, but you could see the writing on the wall. They argued every day.
What were they
Like,
arguing about?
Money. shit like
Money?
that. Yeah, finances. You know.
Were they both bringing in money?
My dad was having troubles.
Yeah.
So it, that you start to butt heads on that, and then they would just argue. But you don't really know. Like I'm 5, so
Yeah.
it's like you don't really know. It just feels like two giants. When you're a child, adults seem just so huge.
Yes.
And like them raising their voices at all, you're like, we're all gonna die in here.
Yeah.
So they split, and it was like when my dad was like, "Hey, we're splitting up, and it's not your fault." I was like, "Yeah, I know." Like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, clearly.
I know it's not my fault.
I've not been
Like,
arguing.
Yeah,
with
like
the two of you.
Would
Yeah,
you be like, please stop yelling?
all the time, yeah.
Oh.
Like, because also too, like when you're in elementary, I remember like my elementary school teacher like telling us like how to mediate problems and stuff. Like as a kid, like they were like, it's
You're
kinda,
bringing home lessons. from
yeah,
school?
literally, because it was like that whole anti-bullying time,
Yeah.
where they're just like, hey, if there's a problem, like how can we talk about how can we fix? So I'd like try to bring that home to my parents, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, this isn't gonna work.
Treat others like you wanna be treated.
They're like, it's much bigger than this, Jordan.
Yeah.
So they would still go at it. And then, my dad moved an hour and a half away. We got rid of the dog. He moved into a 1-bedroom apartment. My mom got an apartment. And then, like, every Friday, we'd meet in a Bank of America parking lot, and they exchanged me like a little drug deal. And then I'd go to my dad's on the weekends.
So they would do, because I'm always fascinated by the pickup. So they had a location to,
Barnes & Noble, Bank of America parking lot, CarMax.
which was your favorite?
I think the Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
Because then you could go in and look at some books and stuff, yeah.
That's really interesting. Was it because he was so far away that they met at a mutual place?
Yeah, the Greensboro to Raleigh, which is an hour and a half distance.
Okay, I literally have been to both.
Yeah, you've been to both.
And your dad was in Raleigh?
Yeah.
I'd much rather be in Raleigh than Greensboro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Especially nowadays.
So
like,
were
Raleigh's so
you
much
weekends with dad?
better. Weekends with dad, and then in the summer it flipped.
Oh.
Wait, hold up. Give me the full breakdown. So every weekend with dad?
Every weekend with dad.
Friday. Okay, so Friday
my dad picks me up Friday in
from
Greensboro.
school.
No, like later. Like he would get off work, drive down. He'd pick
So your
me up.
mom's pick you up from school.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. Why didn't he pick you up? Because he didn't want to go all the way.
Well, because he still was at work.
He still has work.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half. He doesn't get off work until 5, so he'd drive down an hour and a half, come pick me up from like Bank of America or whatever, and then we drive the hour and a half back to Raleigh that evening, and then on Monday morning we'd wake up fucking early as
Really
shit,
early.
and then drive to school on Monday.
How early are you waking up?
I mean, what? Like I guess 5 or
Woo,
6. Yeah,
every
yeah.
Monday?
Every Monday.
As a kid?
Yeah,
That fucking
yeah.
sucks,
Yeah,
dude.
and then I go to school, and then he would drive back to work after he dropped me off at school, an hour and a half to go work all day. And then in the summers, I was at his house during the week, and then I would go to my mom's on the weekend.
That sucks. Fridays, they fucked up every single Friday of your childhood?
But, I mean, I was just away on the weekend. Yeah, I was with him every
But like you
weekend.
get home on Friday,
Yeah.
you're not hanging out with your friends.
No.
See, I had a fucked up Friday. I went to my dad's on Fridays.
Yeah.
And I didn't go out with friends. I was antisocial, but also because I was like,
Yeah.
I got to see my dad. I haven't seen my dad.
Legit.
So it fucked up your whole social life.
Dude, it took me so long to get out of that mindset. Like when I went to college, I still was like in the routine of like going to my dad's on the weekend. Like it was
Yeah.
just like kind of there. So like, because I started comedy when I was 17. So when they first asked me to like, hey, can you start like hosting on the weekends? I was like, can I call you back? I need to like run this by my parents. I have to talk to my dad and like see what's up. And it both took us like this moment of just like, oh yeah, you're like 18, 19, like you're in college. Like, yeah, like you're grown. So yeah, like go host on the weekends and stuff. Follow your dream, you know?
What do you think is like a good... I have this fantasy as my friends start getting divorced, is especially if they have kids.
Yeah.
I have this fantasy of like they come to me for wisdom.
Oh,
or for
the kids are your friends.
My friends.
God,
Okay.
there's a fantasy.
How do I make make my friends
Your thing is
divorce
just like
about
porn
me?
scenarios
Yeah.
of them fucking again.
Yeah.
Like, now imagine.
Yeah. How do I make my friends divorce centered around myself?
Well, if I only like one of them, I'd be like how to win the divorce, and I think I could advise them very well. But the more holistic version is like, I don't think that custody arrangement sounds terrible. My custody arrangement was very neurotic, and I think I would advise like at the bare minimum 1 full week, 1 full week, 1 full week. I'm like, give your child a little bit of a home.
Yeah, but
What
it
would
wouldn't
you
have,
say?
it wouldn't have worked either way. Like in my situation, it wouldn't have worked because
School.
he was so far away. He's an hour and a half away, and I'm at school.
Well, right out the gate, I go, that's a
You
problem.
gotta live right across the street from each
You
other.
have to live close. Yeah.
If you have a young kid, you gotta
have to
live
close
right
to
across
each
the
other.
street from each other. Then send them back and forth.
Like, that's crazy that your dad was his work. Was it just that's where it was, or did he want to get the fuck away?
Well, I think it's some of that, but also like Raleigh's a more booming area,
I bet
like
you
for
there's more
jobs
work,
and stuff.
yeah.
There's more job opportunities out there.
I just think that's I just think that's fucked.
Greensboro.
I think that's fucked. You spend so much of your time in the fucking car. What are you doing in the car? These long car trips.
Listening to Quiet Storm radio.
What's Quiet Storm Radio?
Oh man, so on the R&B station, like the black radio station, it started off in DC. Basically, it's the hour where they play like old school R&B. It's like the love songs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, remember those CDs that are like, buy this 3-album set of love songs? That's basically the Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm is originally sung by Smokey Robinson, and they made a whole segment off of it. And it's just like the DJ just plays like some nice ballads and shit, mood music, like old school
So you
R&B.
and your dad driving 5 a.m. Monday morning to school, listening to.
Well, the Friday night we're listening to that. Friday night on the way. Or I had my CD and I would plug it into the cassette, converter card thing or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and play, just like CDs I had. So yeah.
What were you listening to at this stage?
Fucking not rap. He wasn't letting me listen to rap. So
Why? Really?
Yeah, my dad was anti-rap, so I was listening to like Michael and like NSYNC and shit, like the '90s pop stars.
Yeah.
That's what I was listening to.
Yeah.
Why was he so anti-rap?
Violence, drugs.
Yeah.
He didn't like the way it depicted, black men, impressionable, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, he was like, we're not listening to all that. And he cussing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this sucks. I'm just like,
Yeah, my life's worse than yours.
I think your custody arrangement is simply worse by the fact. Also, your dad every weekend. When is he getting his pussy?
during the week, he's got 5 days to get pussy if he wants.
Well, it's tough to get pussy on a Monday.
No,
Friday.
He's living it up.
Yeah, he's got 5 whole days to get it in if he wants.
Yeah,
5 whole days.
5 whole days.
whole.
Maybe. I thought of it last night. I was like, I'll pitch that to Tovah. Say, you like that?
I don't think whole is better. No,
Whole is worse.
Way worse.
Whole is one of my least favorite of
Whole
all
is
the
like-
things.
whole
Put it
because
in
also
my
there's
hole.
so many holes. Like there's your mouth, there's your butt, there's your
Goddamn right.
Ears
pussy.
and nose. I mean, it depends.
yeah. There's a lot of
Yeah.
holes.
Yeah.
You're right though. I never thought about it until not to the extreme that you both had, but I lived half an hour away from where I went to school and middle school, and like when you don't have a license, there was stuff that you'd be like, my parents were good about driving me to friends and stuff then, but like before you have your license, there were plenty of times where you would just miss out on like, people on their bikes
Yeah.
and stuff would go hang out,
Dude.
and you would miss out on
Yeah,
that.
and
The
my da-
unplanned hangs,
Yeah,
you know.
and my dad was not letting me out of his sight.
Yeah.
He was one of those parents who was like, hey, can I, like, I mean, to the point where, like, we'd walk, like, we'd be at the grocery store. Like, we're walking, like, into the grocery store, like, from the parking lot. And every time he's like, you didn't look across the street. I'm like, I did look across the street.
Wow.
Like, that kind of shit.
Where did he grow up?
Durham, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't like, if we're in a store, like, he's trailing me the entire time.
Only
There's
child?
no walking off. For him, yes.
For him. Oh, your mom?
Yeah, my mom remarried my stepdad.
Okay.
Not long after, or got together not long after,
Yeah.
but then had my brother when I was 9.
Okay.
But yeah, so
Yeah. So your dad was neurotic.
about that, yeah, I think he was very like anxious and overprotective. And
Was your
all
mom's
about
the
that.
cooler house? The rap house?
Some in a way. Both my parents were still kind of strict because they were like religious, like no rap, no
Jewish?
no Halloween, no.
That's my new bit, by the way. That's my favorite to do.
Hey, I'm like agnostic. They're both. Yeah, no Halloween, no Harry Potter.
No Halloween.
No Harry Potter, no Halloween.
Wait, which Christian is this?
Just I don't even know. Blanket. Now my mom got baptized a couple years ago, so now I guess she'd be Baptist or evangelist.
Wait,
or
but I've
whatever.
never heard like loose Christian, but no Halloween.
I don't. We
Well,
didn't.
there's-
It wasn't like I didn't have like a certain denomination. She was never like we're this type of Christian. It was just like we believe in Christianity and we don't. And also, strangely enough, it's not like we were going to church every weekend. you know. But they were just like, we don't do.
They
Harry
just didn't like
Potter.
any
We don't-
holidays.
Yeah, we don't like.
No St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
Halloween.
Yeah,
Well, that's Jehovah's Witness, right?
yeah. That's Jehovah's
Yeah.
Witness. No birthdays and all that. But
Yeah,
I
There's
could
no
do.
birthday for Jehovah's.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Quakerism. God, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
I could do birthdays and stuff. That was great. You know, skate rink and all
Was
that.
Halloween, were you depressed? Was it like...
dude, I couldn't. I hated the fact that I couldn't do Halloween. Now I don't give a shit about Halloween. 'cause I
Halloween's a
didn't
big
get to
one
do it.
for kids.
Yeah,
The
it's
candy.
huge. But I'm like, what the, you know? I talk about it in the special. I'm like, what, you know? This
Yeah.
is crazy.
So did you ever get to have a costume ever? Your
College.
And you were like
College.
way too into it. The other kids are like, what's going on?
No, that's the thing. Like I did it because it's like, oh, we got a couple Halloween parties. Like I dressed up as Lil Wayne. You know.
Oh, going against your dad too, doing the full slate.
double up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes now I'm like, when there's still like a lot of Halloween parties, I'm sometimes surprised. I'm like, oh, Halloween's forever. Like you'll get invited to costume parties now, and you'll be like,
Oh, sure.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
People really get into it as adults.
because my parents don't do that anymore. But something about this generation, like people will still have costume parties.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting because every year I'm like, oh, maybe that won't be a thing anymore. And then every year there's still costume parties.
I
you know?
I hate costumes.
I hate costumes too. 'Cause
Dude.
we wear
Really?
them. You know.
Yeah, I mean you wear like costumes at shows.
I know, but I'm saying like I don't like a costume either. It stresses me out
Yeah.
to pick one.
Oh, it's very stressful.
You know?
And then you have that joke, and if joke doesn't work, you're wearing it the whole fucking night.
That's the worst.
And
having
then
to
when you
explain
put
the
no
costume.
effort into it either, it's like you feel you're copping out, and you're just like whatever. You
Yeah.
know, like
No.
And then you remember, I do remember the most offensive costume I ever saw in college. There were two kids that did. They were Columbine
shit.
students who had been shot.
oh my god,
Oh,
And it's like, and you know, again, it's
hilarious.
you don't. It's amazing. It's one of the best bits of all time.
so funny.
But yeah, I remember seeing it, and this is before we knew. I don't think anyone got a picture back then.
Oh
But-
Jesus,
No,
That's
there's no
fun.
pictures back then.
yeah,
They were like, no, wait, let me lay down. You get it?
yeah. Oh my god.
God, did I ever have an offensive? You ever have an offensive costume?
No, I didn't because I didn't. There were years full. I don't think I like.
Wait, last year you did Lil Wayne.
Yeah, you're right. I did a little
you
last
forgot. You
year. I forgot.
Yeah. In full black body.
Yeah.
Full
Black body. Not even face.
Full black body, man.
No, it's okay if it's not the face. It's called black
body.
face.
It's called black
body's
body.
fine.
Yeah.
It's a whole mask.
Yeah.
Covered my whole body.
So you grew up in Greensboro, which is it's crazy the cities that you know simply because there was a comedy
Of
club
comedy.
there.
Yeah.
And
I saw you went to the Comedy Zone. That's where I started.
I've been to the Comedy Zone twice,
Yeah.
and let me say this gently because
Say whatever you want.
I mean, it's a rough club.
Say whatever you want.
Ty,
What does that mean?
Ty, you've been to the Comedy Zone.
Yeah. The one with it's got like the water that goes through it.
It must have
Yeah,
been
the
It was
koi
like a
pond.
seafood
some
restaurant.
kind of Asian restaurant. No.
No, Granite Supply Store.
Yep.
What do you mean water goes through it?
Sorry, that was a bad way to describe it.
At
They
the-
have like
yeah.
water that like runs under this like little bridge you walk over as soon as you enter the club.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
It is actually kind of nice,
It's
but
kind of cool.
it does kind of feel like an old Red Lobster, even though
Yeah.
no
It was a
seafood.
Granite Supply, like
Yeah.
like
You know what's funny about that club? All right, so when my parents got divorced, the route that my dad would drive back to Raleigh every weekend, I would see that building like from the age I was 5. I would see that building on a hill, and it always stuck out to me. I go, "What is that building on a hill?" Just never. I was like, "I wonder what that building on a hill is." And then when I wanted to do stand up, my mom found an open mic, and which also took her off guard because I was not funny at home. Like,
of course, sounds like a very sad childhood.
yeah, I was just like, I want to do stand up, and she was like, "Excuse me." I don't know if you remember like the claymation like Christmas movies or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I want to be a dentist," and he's like, "A dentist," and his
Yeah.
eyes go all crazy. That's how my mom reacted. And then she went online and was like, "All right, I found a comedy club. You need to bring 5 people. Can you do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then we drove up to the building on the hill, and it was the Greensboro Comedy Zone. So that building's been in my life like since childhood. It's just like this beacon of destiny, basically. But yeah, it was a Granite Supply Store.
It's a rough.
It's rough in what way?
It's a rough and like the layout is brutal. The stage is kind of high. I've been there during Christmas, and that Christmas tree took up half the fucking stage.
Yeah.
The first table is like if you're standing on here, it's like right here.
It's
So you're
parallel to
looking
you, yeah.
right down at them,
at
and
them.
it's like just get rid of this.
Yeah, it feels like you're
Yeah.
on the table.
Yeah.
I never got like it's so funny. I guess because it's my first
just used to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first foray into comedy that like people were like, man, that club's in. I was like, is it? Like it's just like it was just a comedy club to me. Like my dad is so funny because like I'll be on the road and he'll be like, oh, is it nice like the comedy show?
yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh, that's sweet.
yes and no.
And it's one of these like, I mean, when did it open?
I mean, it's had to have been around since the 90s, I'd imagine. Or
It feels old,
2000s,
but
early
a lot
2000s.
of comedy clubs have this problem. This is a worldwide problem where they have, it's cool, all these headshots of all these comedians, and every year, a higher and higher percentage of them have died or have been convicted of rape.
Yeah, you should put which one on the headshot. You
Cross
should
them
put
out
like a
if
little
they're dead,
thing,
or
you should put like cause of
bars.
death. Alone in the hotel.
Prison bars?
Prison bars.
That would be
Over
very
some of
funny.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of these where a lot of comedy clubs have this, and it's cool in a way. But when they're all dead, you're like, maybe it's time to figure out some new blood.
Yeah, for sure. Like update the wall with people that actually people recognize, because so many of those it's old school comedy where
It's
just
old
like
school,
the
where it's
road.
characters,
Yeah.
which I always think
Yeah.
is funny because
Yeah.
this is when you would have been doing stand-up where it's like, I'm the football coach.
Yeah.
The coach, I forget his name. I've seen him. I've
Yeah.
seen him do his
The
act.
football
Yeah.
coach.
Or the guy who's like, oh God, I've seen a clown.
Yeah, where
I know
it's like
exactly,
character
yeah.
acts.
Yeah,
almost.
prop acts and all that kind of stuff.
I like it.
Yeah, it really shows you like
We
comedy
should
of an
get.
era.
That's what we should put on the wish for some of the things to switch out. Just like old headshots of those character like stand-ups.
Steal them.
You know?
Steal them
Yeah,
off the
because
That'd
comedy
be a
Zone
fun
wall.
photo shoot if we did
Yeah.
that, and it was
Yeah.
like what you would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You contributed to the crazy though. That was a night where we did the prank and you didn't explain it. You remember that? So we just had a room full of people just like staring at us like, what the fuck?
We
just
tried
happened?
this thing.
Oh,
We're
you
gonna
tried
do
to
it
prank
again
on
someday.
Greensboro?
No, it was a mix where it was like we would give each other challenges of like one thing we had to do during the set.
Yeah, of course.
And it was fun, but my job was like after they went, and then I did mine at the end, be like, hey everybody, just so you know, we had these pranks, so that's what it was, and we did it before, and everyone applauded. I go, it was good. And this time, like the pranks did not. It was a rough show.
What were the pranks?
Give it up for the staff.
He had to give it up for in his
6
15-minute set. Had to give it up 8 times. Had to go give it up for your wait staff.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
dude, I would lose
yeah.
my
Fun
fucking
stuff,
mind.
guys.
And then
That's such a bit specifically for y'all. Like as an
Yeah.
audience member, it is not pranking them.
And they
at
don't even
all.
remember. They don't even
Yeah.
remember it. Like 2 of them might have clocked being like, "What's this guy doing?" And then like they're not gonna remember Ty did that. And by the end of the show, after
At
you've
all.
gone too, so they're like, "What are you talking
somebody's
about?"
gotta do one for you.
You got to understand, this club also does not give a fuck about comedy.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
the owner there does not
Oh, absolutely.
care
Yeah.
about comedy. When I started, first of all, when I was there, they didn't have names coming through. It was all road acts. It was all people you didn't know that
Yeah.
had been doing the same act for 20 years. On top of that, they loved a bachelorette party. Like the owner loved a bachelorette party. There was, because also the house MC there, he used to be the guy. People would come to see the house MC, basically.
Really?
Yes, he was the guy. So when he left and went on to like do other stuff, I became one of the house MCs. Another comic, Ben Jones, came a house MC, and then Chico Bean, who's on like Wild 'N Out and all that. Like they kind of rotated us. Fucking, it was like they needed to have a thing for the bachelorettes. Like, so between the feature and the headliner, you had to bring up the bachelorettes and do something.
And what would you do?
Basically, it became, I avoided it for the longest time because I was like, I'm not doing this shit, because it was always blowjob shots.
What does that do again?
A blowjob shot, it's just literally like Kahlua or whatever, Bailey's, and just like whipped cream up on top, and then you're supposed to take the shot without your hands, basically.
Oh, I see.
So it's like a whole song and dance and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So, and I avoided it for the longest, and then one time the owner was like, Jordan, there's fucking 8 bachelorettes in the crowd doing the goddamn blowjob shots. You have to do it. So like, I was like, all right.
So you bring
here
them
we
on
go.
stage, you get a tray.
Yeah, get a tray.
And
get
then
them
they
all
put their
out.
hands behind their
yeah,
back.
and they all have to do the thing, and it's just like, and as a host, I was just trying to keep my job, of course, and do stand up. But now that I headline, you realize how fucking shitty that is to do that before the headliner comes on.
Yeah.
Like how much like you're creating this like crazy frenzy or an awkward moment, you know, before the headliner, and then the headliner's like, all right, now I gotta go tell my jokes after everybody watch these 3 girls do blowjob shots.
Yeah.
You know,
That can be the next challenge.
A blowjob shop?
Yeah, and without a bachelor party,
just
there.
a man.
Just a man. Come on over here. Got to do a blowjob shot. And what were the other pranks? There were 2 other. What was Liam's prank that night?
Liam had to do your old closer.
He had to do my
verbatim.
old closer verbatim.
Your old closer verbatim?
My old closer that I like closed on the road with.
Wow.
And then I had to.
Okay. Yours is crazy.
I know mine. It was
What is that song? It's the
Cha-Cha Slide.
Cha-Cha Slide. Yeah.
Oh, what'd you have to do for the
Like
cha-cha
suddenly
slide?
I'm doing a set and I have to end of a bit. I'm
You know how it's
sorry,
like one
guys.
hop this time?
Yeah, of course.
It's like
I
we
know
just
the
suddenly
cha-cha
just went-
slide.
Yeah.
I'm very aware.
Well,
It just went. Yeah, it just went. That was the only thing he was allowed to listen to at his dad's house was the Cha-Cha Slide. It was suddenly it went one hop this time, and then I did it, and
Yeah.
then I'd go back into the set.
So you just,
But
you
it
just
went-
randomly did one line of the cha-cha slide?
Yeah, and they're like 3 throughout.
they liked it.
Did you play the music, actual music, or no?
Yeah, it was from the thing.
Did you Charlie Brown?
I think I did. I think.
Yeah, we got all the way up to the cha-cha part.
Now go to work.
Do. So I went to college for musical theater, and it didn't go great, and so I just was so deflated by the end. I didn't do the wrap up.
Oh my god! So you were basically doing like Bernie Mac Kick It, but with the cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then at the end, I didn't explain anything. So Liam was very mad at me.
Well, yeah,
And
the
opened
merch is nuked. We're just 2 weird guys that opened for Gianmarco that were just doing random.
I gave Liam a great bit for his set. But yeah, they just felt weird, and I didn't acknowledge the weird. And but I've had rough shows there. Not rough. They're just fine.
Everybody has, bro. Everybody has at the Greensboro Comedy Zone.
Did it make you strong, or did it make you like, I got to get out of here?
both?
Yeah.
Yeah, like at a certain point, I was like, I have to leave here. I used to text one of my best friends, Jose, or call him like after shows. Like, this fucking crowd, this stupid ass, like they don't appreciate comedy.
Could you feel the difference between headliners, or was it like, now with social media, it's like people's audiences are like very specific?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's just back then it was kind of a blur because it was just a bunch of road act. There was a few that came through. I was like, oh,
Who?
like Paul Hooper, that was one. This guy, Pat, I want to say his last name was Garrity. There was only a couple. There's really like a small hint because, like I said, we didn't get names. It wasn't until I started working Good Nights in Raleigh that because like my first person that I worked with there was like Gary Goldman, and then I worked with like Tom Segura. Like it was just like actual people that you go on that obviously have like thriving careers now. Where you're like, oh, okay, so you can do smart comedy in North Carolina and like make it work.
Yeah.
So
Now this is Greensboro is North Carolina,
yeah,
and Greenville is South
Carolina.
They gotta change these fucking names. Why the
It's
green?
pretty different.
they're green, man.
North Carolina though is the South.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Virginia's the South.
I know this, but Virginia. I'm just saying, like, it feels like.
It
Like
is-
my girlfriend's from New Orleans, and it's like it's not the South the same way you think of. The South is just different things, and sometimes it all gets lumped together.
Yeah, North Carolina is the South, but when you do go to South Carolina, there is a difference.
Yeah.
You know,
You feel a significant
you
difference.
feel a difference when you're driving down the highway and
feel-
you see an
it-
80-foot-5 Confederate flag.
Well, that's what I saw.
It feels
once.
very different. I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
those 2 states.
Yeah.
The Confederate flag I saw. There's none in. I'm sure there's some in North Carolina. But
There are.
I remember
There's some in upstate New York.
There are.
But this was like
There
when you
are.
see the 80-foot one, you're like, oh, this is a government
Yes.
funded
Yes.
one.
I did a show in Greenville, South Carolina, at the Comedy Zone when they had like their Confederate flag taken off like the Capitol building or whatever. You know, like yeah.
You were there. You saw them take it off.
Yeah, like that weekend was like they got like their mandate where it's like we're no longer following the Confederate flag, blah blah blah, and like people were protesting outside and all that kind of shit. Yeah, people really love that flag.
People
man.
love that
They
flag.
Well,
love
'cause-
that flag.
They weren't even alive then either.
And it didn't last long.
It didn't last
Less than 4 years, right?
Less than 4 years.
Less than 4 years. I mean,
Imagine taking to the streets over that flag.
I just wonder what they didn't
Doesn't
do
look
enough at the
good
end
either.
Doesn't look
Yeah.
good. The American flags, it's tough. It's wearing on me too.
Yeah. Aesthetically,
In
none of
these,
them are that
these
pleasing.
days, yeah.
Well, it's hard to know. It's hard to separate the aesthetic versus how I feel anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I remember Leonard Skinner, like growing up, my dad liked Leonard Skinner,
Yeah.
and you're like, there's a big Confederate flag there.
Mm-hmm.
And why? I don't know.
Marketing.
Was Greensboro, is it diverse? Is it like separated neighborhood wise?
No, it's diverse. It's got a decent mix. Yeah.
I
Because
just
we
don't
have
understand
like
these Confederate
we have
flags are-
HBCUs and all that kind of stuff too.
What's that?
So
Forgive me.
historically black college university.
Okay.
Yeah, like A&T, like that's one of the big ones, and like
What are the big? Howard is one, right?
Well, Howard's in DC.
DC. My mom,
Yeah.
I guess, dated someone who went to Howard.
Oh, word.
Yeah, but I think like the one white person.
Come on, mom.
Oh my
The
god.
guy got there on a fucking diversity scholarship. Get out.
No, she definitely dated someone from Howard University, but yeah, I'm pretty
That's
sure.
crazy.
I think somehow it would have come up along the way if he was black. I don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
He said she once told me, he said he loved my coochie.
Yeah. He would eat
Maybe
my
that was a
coochie
hint.
all the time. Mom.
Is that where you went to college?
I went to UNCG. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, in Greensboro, University of North Carolina, Greensboro. That's where my parents went to. So I was
really?
like college for me. I was just like, all right, I guess I'll go to college because I was already doing stand up. I started stand up in high school and was doing it for all of a year or so.
That's crazy. That's so young to start.
Yeah.
To just start. What were you talking about? Because your mom was at your first open mic.
Yeah, my mom was. My English teacher was. Like,
my God.
Yeah, like a bunch of my friends. Like it was a bringer. I didn't know what a bringer was, but
Yeah.
when you're like bring 5 people and you're in high school, you're like, bet that's easy.
Yeah.
Did you crush?
I did well enough that I'm sitting here on this couch with you 19 years later.
What was the do you remember your first set? Like some of the jokes?
Talking about like morning wood bullshit like that. Yeah.
Your mom's there and
just
your
kid
English
shit.
teacher.
Yeah. But it's like I don't know. I think like my parents, like we watched like dirty movies and stuff together, like comedies,
Yeah.
And like my dad was the one that showed me, stand up when I was 9. Like I remember being in the car and him be like, "You haven't seen Richard Pryor stand up?" And I was like, "I'm 9." He's like, "You haven't seen Eddie Murphy Delirious?" I was like, "Again, 9."
Yeah.
And we peeled off into a Blockbuster and literally picked up both movies, went home and watched them that night, and it was the funniest shit I had ever seen.
Which Richard Pryor? Do you
Richard
remember?
Pryor live in concert, the
Okay.
one with the red shirt, not the
Okay.
red suit, the red shirt. Yeah, and they're both fucking hilarious. And then I watched stand up the way kids watch cartoons. I thought every kid watched stand up. I just watched it all the time. I was just
Yeah.
a comedy nerd, so I was watching. This was back when stand up was on for real all the time too, where it's like Comedy Central shows stand
was,
up and then
man.
Comic Views shows stand up. And
I think it's interesting
It's
that like
so it's such a bummer. It really because it was like I'm not a
it's still
stand.
around.
No,
But it's
My
not-
special shelf life is on YouTube right
It's
now.
different.
But
It's different.
now. It's different. And
It's
people
different.
aren't
There's
watching
too much of it in a way that's not as like just having it on.
Yeah.
Like it's just a different thing.
Yes.
That you're like I'm not a stand up. I wouldn't even say that I'm like love.
Yeah.
But because it was just on Comedy Central, you would watch so much of it. You would just be like, oh,
Yeah.
I'll see who this person is, and it's just kind of like
Yeah.
you have to really seek it out now a bit more than
or it's
than
just
it
thrown on
being
you in a minute clip.
Yes.
And people aren't watching stand up in a 30-minute
No,
to
they're
an
watching the
hour
short
form,
clips, yeah.
which is like how it should be consumed. And they don't understand like the idea of watching like a full special.
Yeah, but this
as
is
much.
all possible.
No,
You just turn on
no,
Netflix.
it's done.
I'll do it. Let me go online. I'll put a playlist together for you. It'll feel
I'm-
like watching Comedy Central.
I'm just telling
We'll
you.
add commercials if that's what
No,
you miss.
this
I
is
think
what
about
I
my niece
pitched
and my-
Netflix this. I pitched Netflix this. I told Netflix, I say, you guys need to have a tab on your platform that is basically like cable, for lack of a better word, where you're playing your content already. And whatever channel, the channel should be Netflix is a joke, and just have all your stand-up playing
Yeah.
as it is. And you can just like, it'll be playing. You can come into the middle of it. If you want to start it over,
Some apps
whatever,
have that now.
do that.
Yeah.
Just do
Yeah.
that.
Did
'Cause
Ted write back?
he was like, we appreciate what you said, but you can go fuck yourself. And the price is raised $3 extra.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, Dropout, well, I love. They're working on like a channel. They have a channel now that's just like a 24/7.
Yeah.
It's just a weird thing to define because it's like the question is, can you capture it? Like it felt that way because we were used to watching things a certain way.
Yeah.
And now we're used to choice. And
No, that's
it's
what I'm
tough to
saying.
go back.
I agree.
Overall,
I agree.
Even
I
if you
don't-
want
I don't
that
know if you
thing,
can.
you wouldn't let yourself.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you can because also I watch the way that my nephews and like children they're not on they're watching
not
YouTube.
yeah.
and they're watching like reaction videos and things like that.
They're
It's
watching
not
people
like,
watch things.
They're not watching like it is about.
They're never going to stumble into an old
and I
stand-up special.
don't want to
that's amazing.
sound like an old person being like they're not. But you're like
But they're
there is
not.
something about when things were just on, you would be exposed to more adult things in a good way, in a culture, like a instead
Cultural
of
experience way.
instead of an algorithm being like you like this, so you like this, so you like this.
But that's where you come in. You could be like, hey, let's watch Shelf Life Volume 2. Hey, let's watch.
I mean,
Thief
I
of
am.
Joy.
I show them not your stuff yet, but but it's different.
No,
like,
I know.
They're just seeking out not that, and that's kind of
Yeah, it's just like we live in a world where we get what we want, and it's worse.
and we get being fed what we want.
Yeah, and it's tough to pitch. Like, what if we didn't give people what they want?
Yeah.
I think you can still give people what they want, but I think it's just repackaging like a little bit. Just like, hey, also there's this. Because sometimes it's the choice paralysis thing. Like when you're scrolling on
I know.
Netflix for so long and you're like, wow. But if you just scroll and it's like, it's already on. How many times have you watched some movie that you own
Yeah.
on DVD, but it's already on
know.
TNT and you're like, I'll watch Dark Knight again.
It just feels like it's so important to develop taste that that's missing now because you're like just being fed what you want. So it's
Yeah.
you're not like being surprised in a way that we're like, oh, actually, I like that, and like that leads me to this. It's
I don't even like. I love YouTube, and I don't even like the way they do their algorithm.
No,
because it's
no.
like I watched one thing, and now you think this is all I want to watch. They feed me
Yes,
4
it's
things. now.
boring.
It used to be fun to go down the YouTube rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this guy's gonna make a trick shot from 50 feet away. This person's got to dance. This
And
is
you're
a
like-
cool car mod. This person's head got chopped off, and you're like, wow, I had a nice little day.
Yeah, you're like now you're like I hate watch something to send to a friend to be like, did you see this thing?
Yeah.
I don't want to see their other specials. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Right.
I thought the second thing was really good.
come on now.
Oh, we'll bleep
Name
it.
drop
come on
it.
now.
We'll bleep it. Yeah, I get it. I have a weird thing where like I stopped watching The Boys after season 1, and then I see all these clips. Like I've consumed this show through just like little clips.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Like 4
Yeah.
seasons overall. And
That's
it's like,
insane.
I'm like, what am I doing? And it
what are you
wasn't good
doing?
enough to watch it straight through, but I would have had more of an experience
Yeah.
than like these little highlights here and there.
Yeah, that's
And
actually
now
a
I like
good
miss
show.
a thing that it got mid.
You only saw one season. How the fuck do you know?
Because I stopped watching for a reason. I have a
that first
fine
season
tuned
is
TV.
crazy.
No, there's things. All these superhero shows. This is how I felt about Dragon Ball Z because I was a Dragon Ball Z kid.
Okay.
And we watched Dragon Ball Z.
Remember you had the attention span to watch Dragon Ball Z? Fucking 18 minutes of dust clearing.
Well, I know when I went to watch the new episodes on Crunchyroll,
Crunchyroll.
I was like, "What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Hurry the fuck up!"
Yes. On the next episode, and you're like, Jesus, just drop the spirit bomb
Well,
already.
the Spirit Bomb. There was one time my mom wouldn't let me watch, and I was like, "He's gonna throw it today."
She's like,
and
"No,
I
he's not."
cried. I was like, "He's gonna throw it." I'm gonna after all these episodes.
Yeah.
Of course, he held on to it for 4 more episodes. Everyone,
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Like I am out.
it's crazy. What was I saying? The problem with the boys and all the stuff. You watch the boys?
I didn't see season 4 and 5.
They make these characters too strong. They go way too far. They're invincible, and then nothing makes sense beyond that. Everything is like they let them get away. It doesn't make sense. They have a beam that gets rid of their powers entirely. Just don't make them get the power scaling problem.
yeah.
Are you familiar with power scaling problem?
No.
You're familiar with what I mean?
Sure, yeah. It's just like everybody's powerful, so nobody's powerful.
It's just like as people
yeah.
get like, to beat this guy, you
Yeah.
become more powerful, and
Yeah.
suddenly you're
And then
too
you have to
powerful
you
for
have to
anything
create
that
fake
makes sense.
things that
Yes.
makes, and you're like that doesn't make sense.
And I don't understand.
Yeah.
We've understood this concept for forever. Why can't we control it?
Yeah.
gotta
You stop watching. I've watched more of 4 and 5 than you in little 2-minute chunks.
No.
I'm literally not watching how all these characters die.
But I watched 1, 2, and 3
Listen,
in
we
its
consume
entire, in
media
its
different.
full entirety.
I did the Spark Notes for the boys. I saw this. You had a gap tooth when you were younger?
Wow.
We got a picture. Let's pull up that picture.
This is hilarious.
This is not even that long ago, this picture.
No, this is wow, look at me. What the
Zoom in
fuck?
there.
Why I pull up that? That's literally when I first moved to New York. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember why that picture was taken. I think I was at work. I was working at this.
Were you making balloons?
No, I worked for this company called Fastenal for like 7 or 8 years. I think somebody like came by, made some balloon, and me and my
What's that company?
my
What do they
manager.
do?
They're a fucking industrial supply chain. I hate them. You know,
You worked there
you look
7 or 8
happy as
years?
hell here.
yeah. It's just I can throw on a happy face.
Yeah.
Your parents wouldn't let you get braces.
They wouldn't buy them. They were cheap, man, and they were spiting each other because it's like, well, I paid for it, so you tell your dad to get
you
braces.
get the braces.
You know, like
That's brutal.
man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Braces.
Yeah, I want, and my mom was like, "No, your teeth are gonna shift and blah blah." So when I moved to New York, I got Invisaligns when I was like 26 or 7.
And that was fine? That did the trick?
That did the trick. It was great. Yeah, gave me
kept-
confidence.
Yeah.
You know, I was always self-conscious about that. You can take that down now. That's enough of that.
No, for a comedian, though, was there any part of you like, I'm funnier? Did you ever put on the Invisalign? It's like, oh, shit, that...
Yeah, I did get a little worried about that for a sec. That was my John Mulaney getting sober. You know,
Yeah.
Like, but if I can't do cocaine, how will I be funny? But no, yeah, I was just like, but it's fine. You know, it's okay.
Did your parents speak to each other, like, as you're growing up?
I mean, when they had to, sure, they're very cordial with each other now. It's not like they're on like some speaking, like they're not like always talking, but they'll wish each other happy birthday, or like if there's a death in the family, they'll be like, hey, like, you know.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Your mom's still with your stepdad?
No.
Oh, shit.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Why didn't you like him?
Yeah, I mean, just abusive.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What a
Oh, no.
smack?
Both. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. To me. Yeah.
Did you tell your father?
Yeah. It was a lot of turmoil growing up. It was a
Yeah.
lot of that.
Your dad would go, I'm gonna kill this man?
Yeah, I'm sure he had some.
I had a fan. My stepdad never touched me, and he wasn't I wouldn't call him abusive, but
Yeah.
there was always a thing of like, if he ever does, my dad,
Yeah.
I think he'd murder.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it just wasn't the best. I mean, like the best thing, you know, out of my mom and stepdad's marriage, I would say, is my brother. Like, I mean, I love my brother. Like, we get along super well. Like, we're super tight. But him, you know, I'm just like, just enough.
Wait, they're not married anymore? Or?
No, yeah, they got divorced like a handful of years ago, like three or 4 years ago.
Oh,
at this point.
okay.
Yeah,
so they were together for a while.
They were together for a long time. Yeah.
Were you mad at your mom for staying so long?
I don't know if I was mad per se. You know,
You ever tell jokes about him on stage and your mom's watching? Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, but I think that's going to be more some of the stuff that I start exploring in this next hour too. It's just like, you know, the dynamic of my family, my parents, and all that kind of stuff, and trying to like navigate it without it being too heavy. You know, that's a hard balance without it getting to be like, you know, lights please, and then doing a one-man show. You know?
Hey, that's where I'm at right now. That's why this hour is a big struggle.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I cried at this part. What's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you call him by his first name or stepdad or dad?
Dad.
You said dad?
I would call him Dad. It was Dad T. Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah, his first name starts with a T.
You say Dad T.
Yeah, if I'm referring to him elsewhere, but then like in the house, I'd be like, Dad, like, you know, whatever.
Really?
Like, yeah, because it was just like
I was like, there was a medical. I went to a doctor once, and it listed him as my father, and I had like a meltdown.
Yeah.
Because to me, it was like some kind of like
You're like the kid in the movie or TV show where you're like, okay, this is too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the reaction is like that is not my father.
Yeah.
And it's like an after school special, and you're like, okay.
Yeah. It was.
Like,
I
no
think
one's this enraged, but you.
I think it was jarring because it was like at the hospital,
it
and you're
is,
like,
it
this
is.
is like paperwork, like filing.
Did y'all butt heads?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was difficult for sure, and he was so different from my father. I mean, he was a very conservative, very strict. That was the house I couldn't listen to Eminem specifically.
Oh, dude, I didn't want to listen to Eminem growing up.
What?
I didn't want to listen to Eminem growing up.
Why?
Because I was like, yo, I like my mom. I think she should stay alive, bro. Like, I'm not trying to like drown my mom in a river. What the fuck is wrong with these?
that was his
he was
wife.
always like
That
doing
was his
that.
wife.
No, it was his mom too.
Yeah,
That's why you loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freak.
Oh, I
If I
love
see that bitch, I'm gonna shoot her in the kneecaps.
And I was like, yo,
Damn, you got a lot of rap impressions.
Yeah.
I got a lot of voices in
Wait,
here.
I just thought of a really good idea for an episode of The Downside. We get your mom, your dad, and your stepdad. We don't tell any of that. We like parent trap them into coming here, and we try to do a sit down with all three of them. Wouldn't that be?
And see
And we
who
put-
fucks first.
Yeah. We put the world
bet it's
heavy.
you and your mom.
No, just jerk off. I'm like, I've been waiting for this.
We put your custody on a ladder and make them climb it like a WWE match. Fuck. No, yeah, it was okay. Yeah, because my stepdad was very like, I mean, he's a big guy. I was a small child, you know.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
dad is like 6'2", 270 pounds or whatever the fuck. So it's
Shit.
like, what was I gonna do? You know?
Yeah.
Dude, like my mom sometimes she'd be like, you like if he's like talking. This is my mom referring to herself. If he's talking to me like in a disrespectful way, like it's okay for you to stand up and like be like, hey, you're not. And I'm like, lady, what the fuck do you think I'm gonna do to him? Like, what do you think?
She said that to you on the side?
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's a lot for you.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not the one that needs to do that.
I'm so
also,
sorry.
he's beating my ass.
I'm so sorry,
Man.
Mom, but that is not my job.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he
Man.
also with his own son? Like his,
No, that's the thing too.
Oh.
Yeah, he wasn't like that.
No,
with
I don't
my
like
brother.
that.
Yeah, he wasn't like
That's
that with
bad.
my brother. I mean, my
Yeah.
brother got a couple spankings, but they were like in the times that they needed him to really be. You know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But,
That's
like, yeah.
rough.
That's
Yeah.
really interesting. I had kind of like a special status as the not full family because I have 3 younger siblings on that side.
Yeah.
So they got the rough. Not, I mean, again, it wasn't the same, but
Yeah.
you know, I kind of I'm gonna go.
They
in
got
2
the slap
days.
on the hands.
They got the give me your hand, present your hand.
Yeah.
More about shame than anything.
Yeah.
else. But he would never do that to me.
Yeah. See.
Never. He went through one brief phase. If I was walking slow, he'd step on my heel.
Oh my god.
Little microaggression.
Little microaggression.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, that was be like your tubby. Walk faster.
Who said that?
Were
I'm
you
saying-
tubby?
No.
Were you a fat fuck?
You were
I'm
a little chubby at one point. No, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. That's how I interpret that. Is like, hey, tubby, walk faster.
I see. Oh god, I never added that onto it
I'm
too.
sorry.
You just go,
Hey, you little tubby.
You're a little tubby. You're a little
both.
tubby.
You've been noshing too much.
You've been noshing too
Wow, we really uncovered it today. Yeah, essentially, my stepdad, because he had my mom and I was with another Jewish lady. That's the guy, and he's grew up Catholic. You know, sometimes you're like, okay, you're really into the Jewish gals.
Yeah.
There's
your
something
stepdad
there.
grew up Catholic.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like ultra boil the stuff. And
Wow.
It's just, I don't know. It's just two long-term relationship with 2 Jews. You're like, I think there's something about this.
You got a little
There's
tight.
something about the withholding of love that, like,
He's like, ooh,
you like
it's
to beg for it.
forbidden.
Yeah, it's forbidden.
I like that.
So you're here in New York. How old were you when you moved here?
25.
25.
Yeah.
So you came here. You're a grizzled veteran of comedy. To be a house MC, a rare role. By the
Yeah.
way, like. Again, I started in New York. In a way, it was a house MC of LOL Comedy Club.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful that I got that because it's hard.
It's hard, dude. And I don't know, like, when I moved here, and I don't know how people start in this fucking city.
Don't start here. I
Yeah.
tell people all the time.
Because, like, I would come to the mics, and it's like, I've already been past all this shit. Like, the
Yeah,
mics.
yeah,
And then,
Yeah,
like,
you
doing
feel like you're going back.
Yeah, doing stand-up for other comics and shit. Like, when I, like, got here and, like, Creek in the Cave was a thing and all that, and, like, I'm watching comics tell jokes for basically, like, the back of the room or, like, inside jokes and everything, and people are like laughing, and I don't know what the fuck they're talking. I was literally falling asleep at mics. I was just like in the corner, like nodding off, and like, oh, it's my turn, and then I go up there and bomb.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And then I was like, all right, this is bullshit.
I basically skipped mics because of LOL.
Yeah.
And I think it was for the best. But I don't think I got a lot of community,
Yeah.
as is my wants.
I didn't have to stay. Yeah, exactly. I didn't
Yeah.
have to stay in it too long because I got, like into the stand fairly quickly. They were managing me.
Yeah,
And then, my manager was murdered. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Dave Kimowitz. But yeah.
So he was
Your manager. How long did you have your manager before they were murdered?
Probably 3-ish years.
Oh my god,
2 or 3 years. Yeah.
I don't know the story.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Are we?
You share it. No, it's fact.
Yeah, it's fact. Like my manager, Dave Kim, was a sweet guy. He was murdered in his home. His nanny's boyfriend came home and killed both of them. Not to trudge up post stuff. It was tragic. It was tragic. It's very sad. But yeah, like it's just like what the fuck is going on?
So do you remember? I mean, so he
But they gave me a platform.
Yeah.
I'll
At the old stand.
At the old stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where like some of these roast battles were that were
Yeah.
like fucking popping.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a killer room, low ceilings. I only did a couple mics there.
Yeah.
Ironically.
Yeah.
So he was your manager, and then
He was my first manager.
and
ever.
how did you find out?
I mean, I found out. Who told me? I think I saw something pop up, and then I made a call, and the person was like, "Yeah." And I was with my ex at the time, and I just took a long walk. You know, it was rough, dude. Like, cause I've lost a few close friends over my life, and
Yeah, but that's nothing like losing a manager.
yeah. Like
Close friends never got me a gig.
right? Yeah, but like we had like a good relationship, you know?
Yeah.
So I was just like, what the fuck?
I'd be so upset if my manager got killed.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'd take a long walk
Yeah.
and be like, all right, time to pick it up. And
Time to get back on Hinge.
find...
Got to find a new manager on Hinge.
My God.
Can I tell you, Tovah, she has some twitches. She like will crack her knuckles and all these
Yeah.
things, but it's a way where it's like doesn't feel fully in control. It just happens.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll find out what it is when we have a kid.
Yeah.
And she's so just out of nowhere she'll just crack her knuckles just suddenly, whatever. And she's making some food, and she'll do it against her head, do it against anything. But she did it, and she had the biggest fucking knife in her hand, and just what. And I watch, I go, what are you doing? And I swear to God, I just see it. I see it in my head that she puts a knife,
And you killed her.
then
You
no
killed her.
one buys my
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
No one buys.
I gotta tell you right
she
now.
Did it, Your Honor,
I
she
gotta
did
tell you
it.
right now, this is premeditated. He's laying the groundwork right now for the future.
She
And
did it. She did it. Oh, or was it the comedian who talks shit about her every day on stage? Who was it?
I love that. I love that it's not like. I love that it's like, baby, you're gonna hurt yourself or you're gonna get cut. It's like, no, how am I gonna defend myself?
yeah.
Like that's where your brain goes to first.
So let's set up a camera. Just make sure.
Yeah.
So, fuck, man. How there's a great scene in Girls. I've been doing a first watch rewatch of
Where
Girls.
he eats her ass.
No, but that is a great scene too.
It's the opening scene.
That
But
reminds me of my parents' honeymoon. But she's about to get a book published.
Yeah.
And then the
Who
guy,
is-
Lena Dunham's character.
Is Adam still around? Is he like, I don't want you?
Yeah,
to
don't give
a
anything
book
away. I've only finished season 3.
okay.
I don't want you to.
No,
be an
he's
author,
he's
Hannah.
he's about to get a she's about to get a book thing, but then the editor
Yeah.
dies, and
Yeah,
so it's
I
like
watched this in college, and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I've since lost it.
yeah
She goes to the funeral, and
Yeah.
she goes like
to his
to
widow.
his widow, and goes,
Yeah.
so like, what are you doing with the books? And
Yeah.
people look at it, and it makes so much sense when you're in the business where you're like, maybe don't do it at the funeral, but like,
Yeah.
no one's gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
You're the
Yeah,
only one looking out for you.
Yeah.
And this person had their life in your hands. How long is it appropriate to wait to look for a new
get
manager?
management. I think towards COVID. That's when I started looking.
How long was that after?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Was there someone there to help pick up your affairs, or was
Yeah,
it?
because I mean the stand guys, they were like a partnership. So,
Yeah.
you know, So it was like, all right, but
Man,
yeah.
it's just brutal. It's just
brutal.
a brutal.
Yeah, it's just such a crazy thing to happen. But that yeah, that girls thing is kind of like, you didn't see the Michael Jackson movie, huh?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I've seen the documentary.
No, well, there's many of those.
Yeah. There's a new one coming out.
Yeah, but there's a scene after he gets burnt up at the Pepsi commercial, and he's in the hospital, and the doctor comes out, and he's like, he's got he's in critical condition, but he'll be okay, he'll be fine. And then Joseph, his dad, is like,
We got a tour coming up. When's he gonna be okay for the tour?
and they're like, sir, your son has 3rd-degree burns on his head. He's like,
Yeah, but I already made a deal with Don King.
it's just like,
Honestly, that's a good ad for this movie. I'm feeling.
yeah,
I think maybe I should see it.
you should see it.
it'll be out in streaming soon, I'm sure.
You should see it. It's fun in theaters. I went and saw it. Me and my girls snuck in and saw it in 4DX. We had already seen it, but then we went and saw another movie.
40X, they're just shaking you around.
They're
to the
shaking
beats
around. So
of
when
the-
Joe is beating Michael's ass, he's beating your ass too. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
During the scene, one of the ushers comes out and just slaps you across the face.
Yeah.
No, I watched that Netflix doc looks exciting. The new
haven't
Netflix
seen
doc. They're going to release
The
a new,
Verdict.
like a series.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called The Verdict.
But what was
right?
really cool about it is that the soundtrack, at least, was like Michael like wailing, and
Yeah.
it was like I was like, ooh, this pedophile documentary's got a great soundtrack.
Yeah,
great soundtrack.
Great
the
soundtrack.
movie does too. It's a good time.
You think Michael did it?
I don't know, bro.
Something up. Something was up.
Something. It's just, listen.
Something was up.
Listen,
I wish the jury could occasionally be like, look,
Something that we don't know, but
exactly,
something was
but
up.
it doesn't help. It doesn't help what he did to his own image. Like, had he stopped at like 84, surgery, Mike, it would have been a little bit like, come on,
hard.
this is Michael
It's
Jackson. But
so
then
scary
when he
looking.
turns into a ghost after a while, you're like, yeah, this guy looks
It's
like
scary. It's
yeah,
scary.
Yeah, and he's talking like this all the time. And
Yeah.
You don't climb trees and all that. It's like,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy to hear an adult go, no, he didn't have a childhood. That this is said like a real thing.
Yeah.
He didn't have a childhood, so he was a kid. Who else do we grant this? Where we go to a grown man? He's a kid still.
Yeah.
So you got to let it slide.
What you do have to admit though is how good the music is that people can really take themselves there. Where someone that at that point, the way he looked and how he talked and what he was saying, everything about it was so scary and like that. Something's weird here, but the music was so good that people could really,
The music is timeless.
really take their brains
And
to being
he's
like
the most famous person to ever walk. It's
Yeah.
literally Jesus and Michael Jackson. Those are the two biggest
Who
figures.
wrote all this music? It is timeless. I mean, he was writing it too?
Rod Tiberton wrote some of the music. Michael wrote some of the music. Quincy helped produce a lot of it, of course. Some of the guys from Toto.
I just don't know enough about music to be like, why does this feel like it doesn't get dated, or it just seems to
because
still
it's right. It's just good music.
But even the sexy songs,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel.
sexy.
Yeah, it feels
Yeah.
kind of like a
the mystery.
genitalist version of sexy, like ooh, I want you,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
not like.
Yeah,
It's not like
the way you,
Prince.
yeah, Prince.
Well, Prince,
Yeah.
where you're,
Prince is
Prince,
like-
you're like here and you're like that. He's
Yeah.
having sex right now
Yeah.
while he's recording
Well, 'cause
this.
Prince
You're
literally is.
there's
Like, you
just-
hear him in the
There'd
background,
be
like,
coming sounds. Yeah, there'd be full like 3-minute instrumentals where it's just like
Yeah.
like it just like
Yeah, but Prince is also saying things like that. He's like,
I want to finger your
Yeah.
coochie.
yeah.
Gonna feel it.
And they're
Yeah.
probably doing pure tracks where like, let's get the cum track.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get the cum
And
track.
imagine the first time they go like,
yeah,
and like, no, let's raise up the octave a little.
No, this is
Yeah.
a 3-minute.
Fuck.
yeah, yeah,
Wait, don't move.
yeah.
Don't move.
Michael's timeless, bro. Ain't nobody's ever touching that again.
I guess until someone does.
They won't. It's the time we're in. That just how we were talking about how media is consumed and everything. Nobody. Also because Michael had a mystery to him. We have so much access. Podcasts. Everybody
I got a
knows
lot of
everything.
questions.
I know. But everybody has access to everybody
Yeah.
now, so it's not as
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there's no.
Did they show
mystique.
like how like Joe Jackson's that's his dad's name?
Yeah, Joe Jackson.
Did they show like clearly an abusive parent,
Yeah.
but like abusive, if we're gonna rank it, in the best way possible.
To making a superstar.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of parents, they abuse a kid, they become a pedophile.
Yeah, or a
not always
fucking-
pedophiles that can dance.
Yeah.
Like, was he like being like dance practice?
Yeah, I mean it was like
Like he had taste.
yeah, it's literally like they would leave their gigs and then come home and they'd be like, "Ooh, we're tired," and it's like, "Pick up the instruments," and then they start rehearsing again after already having a good gig. I mean, that's what it takes to be
but
excellent.
he must be good. He must be good. Do they give him his props?
I don't know. I don't know if they do because it's hard to overlook
It's hard
when
because
you're,
you're
just
like you're like
abusive. Yeah,
If it's abusive and you're like, but the product is so good,
Well,
no
that's
one
my
wants. No one
problem.
wants to admit that
Yeah.
We're
because
all-
of the abuse.
yeah, we
it
became
helped
superstars.
make the product.
Yeah.
But you really only made one.
I want to see the alternative
superstar.
version where Joe Jackson is a good father.
Janet's not a superstar. In your
I
mind?
mean, she wasn't going through the same stuff that Michael
Oh,
and them
yeah,
were,
yeah, okay.
you know, like out of the Jacksons, you know,
Yeah.
like Janet came along later with her stuff.
Was Janet's career? Because I listened. I saw Janet Jackson in concert actually when I was younger. I was young, but I remember it being great. Was it really that one Super Bowl that derailed the whole career?
It was, that was a big part.
Yeah.
of
Like
it.
that, but like that was it. Like things were good.
We were different then, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that Super Bowl.
We all remember
Dude,
watching.
I mean, my team.
I called my mom. I was with my dad and his girlfriend and their family,
Yeah.
and I remember seeing it, and it was like, did I just see that?
Yeah. Dude, we were at my friend Spencer's house, and my dad was there, Spencer's dad, because my Spencer's dad and my dad went to college together, and this was like when DVR first came around, so we were like, rewind it.
We were
like,
Oh, you had it. Wow.
I remember thinking we were at my parents' friend's house, and I remember thinking, I hope we recorded this at home.
Right, yeah.
God, I remember if we recorded this at home.
Yeah. This is before YouTube. You couldn't just pull up a titty at whim.
No.
Well, also, for those of you who were too young for this, it was whatever she had on her titty, where you were like, what was that I just saw?
Yeah, it was like a
star piercing.
Star
Yeah.
piercing around it.
I haven't seen this since my parents' honeymoon.
Yeah. And then Justin Timberlake just left her out on the own, bro.
He did, man.
Yeah, left her on the island.
We all. It took us a long time to figure out all of his business,
His shortcomings. Yeah,
His shortcomings.
They must have planned it, right? We all agreed this.
Yeah, I think it was.
I've never seen one.
He backtracked
The
quickly.
lyric is,
Yeah,
"I'm going to have you naked by
he-
the end
He
of this."
backtracked and was just like, "Oh, you know,
clue.
I know."
But
clue.
crazy. So we agree. They both thought this would be.
And he didn't. No, he
Fun?
didn't get in trouble.
Yeah, he didn't get.
He didn't get in trouble, but we think they both were like, "This would be funny." Yeah, we're the star thing.
I don't think funny.
I don't think funny. I think it'd be provocative. You're too sexy, like stars.
But that's a crazy miscalculation.
Yeah.
People make miscalculations in the entertainment industry all the time. Like
That's a big one.
It's a big one. Yeah.
the Super Bowl is like
Because
what's
that
gonna
thing
get
was
the people
around there, there's
talking?
no way it was a mistake.
I want to know how many people knew, or if it was like between the two of them.
I don't know.
Because
I'm sure there's been documentaries on it, and with the way we're talking is like people are probably going to be like, "You're all wrong."
Yeah.
But I actually don't know. You know, but it's fun to speculate.
All I know is the
Wildly.
Carolina Panthers lost that Super Bowl, and it haunts me to this day.
Oh, I didn't even know it was playing.
It was Carolina Panthers. It was Tom Brady's first championship.
Really?
Yeah.
You're talking to the wrong fellas.
I know,
I know who Tom.
but I gotta let y'all in. I gotta get y'all.
He knows who
caught
Tom
up.
Brady is through a roast.
I was about to say Tom Brady, the roast of Tom Brady.
I know him because he kisses his son.
Yeah, yeah,
I know him because his wife cheated.
yeah. He won a Super Bowl and popped the chapstick.
Oh yeah, his wife cheated with a trainer or something, right?
No,
A
she
jiu-jitsu
didn't.
instructor.
Well, because he decided to go back to playing football.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, "I'm gonna divorce you, and now I'm gonna start this relationship with this trainer because you're a fucking idiot." He won with the Buccaneers of all teams.
Please, retiring's tough. I feel bad for these athletes.
Dude.
I was trying, like, my fan base doesn't know sports at all, and there's the joke I really wanted to build was that Tom Brady's like investing in one of these companies that uses the DNA of your pet to like bring them back.
No.
You know? And it was, the joke is like, does he realize that's what they're going to do to him
Yeah, right. Yeah.
and all these football teams, and like, and then but even if they bring him back, it doesn't guarantee that the clone's wife is going to cheat on him with a
Right,
jiu-jitsu
right,
instructor.
right.
And then they're like, I don't know what
They're
you're
like,
talking about.
they're like, that's a lot of words coming. That's a word salad.
Oh, poor guys.
Jiu-jitsu.
When were you working for Fallon?
I did Fallon in 2018 and then worked for them for that year after or whatever. Yeah, because
Sorry.
I did it like my first time I did it, the set went well enough, and they were like,
Damn.
yeah,
Oh wow.
Fuck, I thought I had a good set.
I got a standing ovation twice.
Twice?
Yeah,
Wait,
And they were like,
same
just,
set?
just stay in the
different sets.
building.
Two different sets.
yeah, mhm.
Just stay in the building.
yeah, You're right. Yeah, you're like stay
Don't
here.
leave.
Yeah,
Sorry, actually, I take it back. I was just looking at my notes. Your father ran a funeral home?
my
Grandfather.
Your grandfather.
granddad. Yeah,
You grew up. Were you ever there?
I was surrounded by death at all times.
But truly, that sounds very traumatic.
no, because it's not like we were living in the funeral. It's not like TV where it's like
It's
we're
not like
living
you were
in a
going to your
house.
dad's business every day.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
your
yeah,
grandfather's business. I
Yeah.
never went to my grandfather's business.
Yeah, but I would go hang out with them sometimes, because a lot of times in the summer I stayed with my granddad. My uncle is 4 years older than me, so my uncle lived at my granddad's house. It's his son, and so I would hang out with them, and then my granddad would be like, "All right, I'm going up the street," so I go with them, and then he'd be doing some work, and there'd just be like a body for viewing over here, just like up against the
On
wall.
ice? Or-
No, like in the casket. It was just like open. It was like there's gonna be a wake later, so the body's out, like ready for whoever's coming.
And it's just open?
Just some Mrs.
Open casket funerals.
Yeah, but I just thought you wait until people get there.
No, it's just like
No,
there's
we gotta
Mrs.
gotta air it out. We're not gonna like.
Yeah, Mrs. Johnson was laying over there, right there.
Was it traumatizing?
It's creepy, but I'm not like, oh fuck. I was just kind of like, oh, it's like you just don't want to go near it.
Did you ever touch it?
No, I still don't. It's so funny because like like I've been to obviously enough funerals, and like even like in my family, like when you see people like kiss a relative goodbye like in the funeral, I'm like, no.
It's I always am like that's not them. It's gone. You know what I mean? Like
it's like I don't want to. I barely even,
close
I'll
it,
give you like a
burn it. Like they're not there.
Yeah.
Tova and I.
I'll dap a body.
You
up.
could say
I'll give 'em some
goodbye.
I'll be like, all right,
say goodbye.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I had these are the kind of fights Tova and I have sometimes where I said if I died, just like right now, would you give me a kiss?
Like your dead body on the floor right here.
And I just died. Not
but
like
you're still
not
warm.
That's what I'm
it's
thinking.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you got makeup on and
Yeah,
your
yeah,
like
yeah.
lips are sewn shut,
But she said no. She was like as if I was suddenly ill.
It gets cold real quick, so she's gonna have to do it fast.
Yeah.
Well, then I started. I don't know what kind of space it was. And I started crying.
You started crying.
I said. I was thinking about
shit.
death. I was thinking about death.
You can't control it once you're gone.
That's so funny.
I know,
Like,
but
you're
I
like,
just.
you wouldn't kiss me when I'm dead.
But it would be nice. It's a nice thought that if I'm dying, if I'm choking, I go, oh, I'm gonna get one last kiss.
With like the spit coming out of your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. One last kiss is very sweet.
She couldn't even save you, so I mean,
Yeah.
I just, if you were dead, if you died right here,
don't kiss me.
I'd suck you off. I'd suck you off to completion.
It's just your dead body coming.
I am not asking you for that.
Yeah.
Please leave my body alone.
There's no consent
I would
to be
haunt
given
you
with
for the
dead
rest of
body.
eternity if you did that.
What is this? Your parents' honeymoon? Settle down.
Yeah.
Settle down.
This is crazy, bro.
Settle down.
You died. You died. Go. Everyone leave. Ty, keep the
He
camera rolling.
asked for this. He asked for this
I've
for
got
one
work to
last
do.
blowjob.
If you died,
I don't
I would
want
certainly-
you to give a blowjob.
I wouldn't give you a blowjob. I'd give you a hug.
Okay,
hug
that's
is
fine.
different.
That's different.
And isn't that nice?
An
That's
embrace is different.
I do have to say though,
but a kiss?
A kiss from
I'm
not from my girlfriend.
I'm not going off of human, but I'm going off of this. My dog died in my arms, and when I was home,
Did you
Thank
kiss
you.
it?
and
Did you suck it off?
I did not suck it off, and I did not kiss it because I will say, but I
Thank
pet
you.
it.
You
but
didn't kiss it?
I didn't kiss it. No, but here's what I'm gonna say. It was so clear right away when it was gone
that he's
that
dead.
you were like that. It even like petting it.
Yeah,
it felt weird. It's
gone.
like
Yeah,
it's
it would feel
gone.
weird.
Like so, it died in my arms, and that felt like I can feel it going, and then after that, it's like it doesn't. It's
Yeah.
not there. It's just not a thing.
Let me ask you this. If Tova dies, just plop right there on the floor.
I'm eating her out.
Her fucking, yeah. You like, let me get one last taste of that coochie.
Sir.
Let me ask you this.
She asked for it.
You're watching clips of the boys together.
Yeah.
She dies, smacks her head off the coffee table, rolls there on the floor.
Totally
Right?
possible.
Now, she's got the knife in her hand. Do you when you go to kiss her goodbye, do you close her eyes first and then kiss her, or are you kissing her with her just looking at you right open like Bruno Mars and Grenade?
And remember, I told you those eyes can pop right back open when you try to
I
close
know
them.
you told me.
Crazy.
Ew, I hate this.
Crazy work.
One kiss.
One kiss.
No, it's fine. Just do it. It's fine. But
Maybe
I
a
think,
forehead.
I think when it comes
Maybe a
real, you
forehead
might
and I'm out.
might see that it's not as.
Yeah.
You might pause a little bit.
Yeah.
God, I really think I'd do it.
No, I do think so too. Maybe, not to you, but I mean, like if I yeah, maybe.
I'd like it.
It's a lot of pressure to put on me now. I have to kiss you when you die.
I haven't been to that many funerals, I guess.
Nah, yeah.
I was banned from the last one for trying to go down.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
corpse.
Literally. Yeah, I used to
That's
have a
gonna be
joke about that, where it's like you kiss. It's like I didn't kiss my cousin while she was alive.
Is that
Yeah.
so? Does that mean your grandfather he conducted the funeral too? Like the funerals happened there,
Yeah.
were the bodies stored there? Like there's a freezer place.
Yeah. We
Do you ever go in there and like see like in the big shelving drawers?
Not really. One time I did, but not at my granddad's. I was just bored, so I went to somebody else's. No, I'm kidding. My stepdad actually, when his dad died, decided he wanted to get into like funeral shit. So he started doing body removals. So he was the person that would like, hey, we got a fresh one, and so he would either go to the morgue or like somebody's house. Get him in the body, throw him into the hearse or whatever, and take him to the funeral home. So one day I went on a removal with him to go get somebody. And we took it to the funeral home. And then you see like the freezer, for lack of a better word, like where it's just like bodies lined up against the wall, just a bunch of dead dicks,
They're all naked?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're naked.
Oh my
You
God.
gotta prep them,
That's if I saw that now, I think that really fucked me up.
Oh yeah, so you think you still want to eat your girlfriend's dead pussy?
Are you a cremation guy or are you? What are you? What is everyone?
I'm turn me into a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely cremated. I told Nicole to keep some of the ashes for some sort of like jewelry or something, and then I have places I want the rest of them spread.
Oh God, that's a big to do.
I know. But that I do want a tombstone somewhere, but not my body.
Could I have any ash?
I no, I'm not gonna.
How long have y'all known each other? That
10, 11
long
years.
enough to have each
11
other's
years
ashes
that you
when we
want
die?
some ashes?
Not a lot,
I
but there's gonna be.
I know a couple
scoop?
people that I wouldn't want their ashes after 11 years.
I really don't trust you with it.
One
Yeah.
tablespoon.
You're gonna do a bit with it. I just don't.
He
I
would, too.
I don't want
He
you doing
would.
bits with my ashes.
You know how Matt Rife did a mic drop at the end? I do a goodbye, Russ.
Yeah.
No. So
You'd be like, it's a prank. Don't you get it, Greensboro, North Carolina?
Let's go into our next segment. This has got to stop.
This has got to stop.
If you join the Patreon, patreon.com/downside, you can submit your own This Has Got to Stop. Ty, what is our patron submitted This Has Got to Stop for today?
Well, I'm going to change it last second. This one's more fitting for the topic. We have one from Hot Dogler. This has got to stop. Funeral processions. It's 2025. Everyone has GPS. It's okay if you get held up at the light. The corpse ain't going anywhere. Unless Gianmarco's there.
It's going right to the fuck room.
Wait, so they're saying, say it one more time?
So the funeral processions, they're saying that you don't need those. Everyone has a GPS. They can just kind of like all go to where they,
I see.
Yeah, instead of like having that long stretch of cars that are all going to the funeral.
Yeah, I get it. It's not going to be a very spiritual experience being in your car.
Yeah, no.
Going to the funeral. I don't.
Yeah.
It's some of these things. It's hard. We don't deal with it as much in New York.
yeah.
But I would be very annoyed if I got caught up.
Yeah,
And there was like
yeah.
a long parade of some kind.
Yeah.
Not for the car.
Your
Your grandfather
it's for
owned
the
a
family.
hearse.
It's for dude.
The family,
we
yeah.
had plenty of hearses. Yeah, and all of them black with baby blueprints right down the side. Every last one. Of them.
Really?
That was all his cars. It didn't matter if they were part of the funeral home or not.
What was the name of the funeral home?
Fisher Funeral Home.
Fisher Funeral Home.
Yeah.
Isn't Fisher the name for 6 Feet Under?
Yeah.
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 Whoa.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Whoa.
When there was no casket in the back, could you ever sit in the back? Would you ever lie down? Be like,
In
someday.
the hearse? No, never talk.
Did you ever lie in a casket?
No.
That's
There's
scary.
a new
Yeah.
series, some new Instagram series. I mean, we're doing everything. I'm sure the series is great, but at the bottom
Yeah.
of the barrel of everything, that you lie down in a casket for the interview.
No.
I believe it.
And
yeah.
truly, we're getting.
It's
I
just
want to
like,
do
how
one.
can
You
we
get
do
pegged for the
content?
first time,
Yeah.
and you answer questions.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
truly, let's just do it all. Let's just do it all. I just did one where they gave me laughing gas for the
Yeah,
thing. I mean,
yeah.
we're really just
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, we can't wait to see your Kanye arc.
Let me tell you, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, go.
You have this guy stop?
No, I want to hear yours first.
No, I don't have one yet. I'm
No,
still thinking.
and that's why I want to hear yours first.
Okay, this has got to stop. I still had a good time, so I don't want this to be. I had a really good time, but I saw Rocky Horror Picture Show, and did shrooms, and I think I learned why that's not a thing people do. Why people aren't like, hey, you want a shrooms on Broadway today? It was overwhelming.
Yeah.
How
It
much
was
did you do?
overwhelming. Not too much. Two squares. I'm not sure. I had spots that night, so I had to be a little safe. And I'm glad I didn't do more.
Yeah.
Because it was like, normally you're in a place, nature, and I had to be like, okay, these people moving around
People
are my
around
trees.
you, yeah.
Yeah. And it was a good show to see. I can't. If I had seen Death of a Salesman, it would have been truly awful.
Crazy thing to do that.
Like I said, there's a crazy part of Rocky Horror. Do you know this show?
I know it, but I've never watched it.
I didn't even really know it. You've seen it?
Not the live show, but I've seen the movie.
Yeah, but there's a scene that opens up the second act where the married couple that shows up at this house, they both think they're having sex with each other, and then it's revealed that it's like the Tim.
They're both
Tim
getting
Curry
raped by
character.
someone else.
They're both getting raped by someone else.
Jesus.
And the crowd,
But it's fun.
They loved this rape. This crowd was going nuts for this rape, and it was just one of those moments where, and again, I don't have to be, but I remember so distinctly Revenge of the Nerds. You know that comedy?
Yeah.
Revenge of the Nerds, where it was a classic scene, and now where the cheerleader thinks that her boyfriend,
Jock,
who's
yeah.
the bully jock, is going down on her.
Yeah.
But then he takes off the Darth Vader mask, and it's the nerd, and
Yeah.
she's like immediately goes, "Oh my god!" But that was so good. He's like, "Us nerds, we think about
We know
these
how to
things.
eat the puss.
We know how to eat the puss. AC squared." And there was just a moment, a cultural reckoning of like, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm in this Broadway theater and people are hooping and hollering. And what's crazy is he does it with one of them, people cheer it, and then he does it with the other couple,
Right.
the woman. I go, okay.
Yeah. So you can see how Michael Jackson really has stood the test of time here. You know what I'm saying?
So I had a great time. I thought the show was phenomenal. Not knowing anything about it was great. Don't trust my review because I was on shrooms. But shrooms and Broadway, I don't know.
Were there people taking photos during the show?
What were the callbacks? Were people like yelling things? Because that was
Not a lot.
about
And
that.
we talked to a cast member. He said he likes more. They like it
Okay.
to be more.
Cool.
I don't think people were taking photos, but again, I was heavily on shrooms.
Because I just went and saw Dog Day Afternoon yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and there's a couple boomers like with the phones out during the show taking pictures of, because it's John Barenthal and Evan.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So they're
The
like,
bear.
I gotta fucking take it.
and I'm like, put your fucking phone away.
Listen, I'm for me, Broadway, all the industry's fucked. Movies, TV, everything's fucked.
Yeah.
And now all these celebs are coming down to Broadway.
Yeah.
And with that is going to come more and more
Well,
people.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
they're talking about Sunday in the Park with George, where it'll be really interesting because I just feel like, and I'm sure they're thinking about how to deal with this. Ariana Grande fans
In
are
the
going to
West
be
End, though.
losing their goddamn minds.
It's in the West End, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But it'll
Yeah.
come here. They're going to lose their goddamn minds. And then it's going to be like, bit by bit, putting
Well-
it together.
Well,
Bop, bop, bop.
yeah. Going along with the theme, this got to stop. Because of all these celebs coming into things, people are not even seeing the show, and they're going to stage door. Like that is like that's crazy. Like
Yeah.
to go, you didn't even see the show, and you're just trying to go and see the person come out. That no, you can't. Like there's got to be some way of, and I don't know how because it's just a street. So
I disagree. I want to see Jim Parsons every day.
Me too.
No, yeah, but this is.
I was talking about
but
Meg Thee Stallion, when she was doing
Sure.
Moulin
Well, then
Rouge.
she left early. I thought it was funny when Meg Thee
got
Stallion
cheated on.
left.
She got cheated on.
She got cheated on. But also, like, I think it's nice when celebrities go, like, I don't want to do this shit.
Oh, that is my favorite
This
thing.
sucked.
Is like
8
is my
shows a
favorite,
week.
That is my favorite thing when people come in and immediately like the standbys are getting so much more shows because people who just don't do it are like, God damn, this is hard. I don't like doing this much, And it's like people who have been like, who you've seen documentaries on them, like doing their tours and being like, it's so, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
you're like, 8 shows in one place is somehow a lot harder. Interesting.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
stars.
I whenever there's cheating, it's you don't know people's inner workings, but that one I was like, for real?
Yeah.
You cheat on Meg Thee Stallion?
But
God damn.
yeah, it's but the thing is, and I'm not giving him a pass because it is like, damn, you cheated on Meg Thee Stallion, dog. Like it don't get much better than that. But people forget he's also a 4-time NBA champion.
I would much
time.
rather have sex with Megan Thee Stallion
No,
than him.
it's not even that. It's not about that. I'm saying the amount of bad bitches he's experienced in his life. Like it's not like he's like, oh wow, I've never had somebody this caliber.
Yeah.
From town to town for
But
years.
she's the talent. You got to factor in the
He's
talent.
also incredibly talented, a four-time
I'm
NBA
saying, like,
champion.
he didn't cheat on her with someone else, like, of her
Sure,
yeah.
but that's not why men cheat. We're not cheating for your resume.
Yeah.
We're cheating for some pussy.
No, listen. You
Thank
want to
you.
defend him. People are going to love that.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just going down a very...
I bet
let's
it was
look
the
at both
Broadway
sides.
schedule.
Yeah.
It was
Just
Broadway
his-
schedule.
Yeah. God, you're a monkey.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
never, yeah.
You're out there singing jukebox musicals and all this. But yeah.
So there's a video. She was cooking Thanksgiving dinner, and I was like, God damn, you're an incredible cook too.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's fucked up what he did. I'm just saying, like, when people are like, I can't believe it, I'm like, I can believe it still. It's still an NBA player.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, they're used to just sleeping with everybody. You know? It's not right.
Yeah.
Just saying I can believe it.
What's your this got to stop?
Cheating on Meg Thee Stallion, bro. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No. Okay. My this has got to stop is stop sending me the emails for the survey asking how we did.
Yeah.
Like
Brutal.
anytime, like
The
whether
texts, too.
whether it's
Yeah.
like I flew Delta or I've went to Kava or whatever the fuck, and they get your info because
Yeah.
you
How
checked
do
out
we
with
do
your
it? You're
phone.
Kava.
You're
You
Kava.
did the thing.
Yeah.
Kava.
I'm not thrilled.
Yeah.
I didn't burn the building down, so
Yeah.
it was fine.
Yeah.
You know?
How do we do? Tell us. It's like a fucking. It's either if you either hear from me or you don't.
Or they're
That's
like,
it.
can you stay on the line to take that survey? Like when it's a phone, you're
No.
like,
No.
stay on
Yeah,
the line.
because when the guy named Kevin, who's not named Kevin, is like, hey, at the end of this, they're gonna ask you, sir, remember, my name is Kevin, and I hope that I give you 5-star service today. I'm like,
My name's Kevin. Please, I'm begging
I'm gonna hang up immediately, Kevin.
Yeah.
Listen, this survey is not making
And
it back to India.
Also, it's like who's doing the survey? Is someone who's furious,
yeah.
or it's just like this is not a good scientific study of anything.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, let's go into our final segment.
Oh, and we're gonna blessing for
Your blessing.
Do we have a blessing yet? Can you remember? Let's write
audience?
Paige. That we'll start doing Patreon
blessings. Sorry.
blessings. Maybe I can pull one up. Do you have a blessing, Russell? Let me. try to pull
Yeah.
one up.
My blessing today is I had an audition that was running long. One of those situations, fun little situations for a musical theater audition where Friday night you get the audition for a full song and multiple scenes to be filmed by Monday. So I was doing that before I came here, and the good part of it was because it was running long, I was like, uh-oh, I have to take an Uber now to the pot. And when you're not expecting to take a long, like to take the Uber to a long trip, and you just do it, and it was a beautiful day, windows down in that Uber, got here in 30 minutes. Oh, that's a nice one. I wasn't expecting to do that today, and just because of this audition I had to, and it was nice. And so that's my blessing today.
Amazing.
Nice.
Our first ever patron submitted blessing, guys. If you're in the Patreon, there's a lot of great chats in there too. You can talk with fellow Debbie Downsiders, share your this gotta stops, your blessings, dream guests, which we do look at. This is from Rithya. My blessing is the doctor who performed my bottom surgery. I'm officially one of the last people to have it done in state in Tennessee before he leaves or to the fucked up environment the state is creating. Something. I'm so happy that he stayed long enough for me to have it in my own city. That is nice.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than traveling out of state for a bottom surgery. Then you gotta go back.
Yeah.
So good on you. Congratulations.
Congrats.
And good luck being in fucking Tennessee.
Oof.
Yeah.
Scary shit.
My blessing is I'll give it up for Broadway. Rocky Horror was really good.
Great.
Rocky Horror, there's like, I'm a theater kid in some ways, but like there's different kinds of theater kids, and I'll develop a bit about it someday. But like there's the ones who like found community, and there's the true introverts who watch Dragon Ball Z at home alone. And the Rocky Horror was clearly like a big thing for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I never had it. And I thought this show really brought me into it in a really nice way, and just some phenomenal performances. And not that many musicals to see this year. Not a lot of new ones, but I'm really excited to see the show, and yeah, go see it. Go fucking support. I love watching the old people who, when you go to Broadway, like you're like, oh my God, there's so many old people that keep this business afloat, and they're just seeing whatever
They're
is
seeing
there.
everything.
And Tovah saw an old guy. He fell asleep before the show started and slept through to the end.
Yeah.
And he could have been dead.
They're going.
So I gave him a kiss just in case. But it's like, it's crazy, these old people who, this is their, whatever's in season, they watch it.
They go to all of it.
That's their movie theater.
Yeah. And I hope Rocky Horror gave him a little thrill and a nice mix. So check it out, Rocky Horror. Jordan, do you have a blessing? My
blessing is being able to go on the road and go to different vinyl stores. I like buying vinyl records.
What are you collecting right now?
It could be any and everything. I usually tend to go like soul, like old school, like R&B and soul and stuff.
How do you storage wise in New York? Like, do you?
Oh, I have enough.
You have a big like a
yeah. I've got like a enough wall. But like the last one I bought was Minnie Riperton, Come to My Garden, a little Zeppelin, so Bohannon, Patrice Rushen. But it's like stuff that I wouldn't be able to find. Just like being in one location. So I go around the road and I'm like, holy
New
shit,
York,
like I
things
found
get
this
picked
thing.
over too
It's like I found this, I found that. So like a lot of the stuff that I've been like searching for, I end up finding like all the time just by proxy of the job.
It's fun. I have those road things too. I mean, I do the vintage shirts for like theater shirts, and I've started with records with comedy albums. There's some stuff that's just not on
Cosby,
Spotify.
Yeah, I know.
Cosby, every
I see a lot
album.
of Cosby out there for in the dollar bin.
No, but there's some. We got some like stuff where you're like, oh, this is offensive by almost any standard today, and it's just cool to like to own it and be like,
cool
this was what comedy was.
Yeah, legit.
Just
party records, sitting around listening to Red Fox and Mom's Mabley.
Yes, we got a Red Fox one. We got Steve Martin.
Damn right.
Ooh, we got some good ones.
Yeah, bro.
I love it. You gotta collect something on the road. You gotta have something.
Yeah.
You're traveling all over.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, let me take this merch money.
Yeah.
Go buy some shit.
Tell people where they can find you and about your upcoming special. Oh yeah, and you're a Gangster Chef. We didn't even talk about.
Yeah, we didn't even get into the Gangster Chef of it all.
Yeah. But people might know you as the Gangster Chef.
Yeah. What up, suckers?
How's that going? Do you go to shows and some people are like,
yeah, I'll show.
Do you give a little Gangster Chef bit
just
for
at
them?
just at the end? I'll tell them how it happened. Like how it came to be.
Yeah.
That's it. It was just boredom and COVID. That's all it was.
Yeah.
But I'm not like coming out there in a fucking apron and a bonnet and all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to do my stand up. It was purely just to get people to see I exist.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just the interesting challenge of like, okay, you like this?
Yeah.
Could you consider this other thing?
Yeah.
Legit. Yeah. And people show up. I'll get on stage. They'll be like, look, Paige, Gangster Chef. And I'm like, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
If anything, I would say, even if it's whatever struggle, it amounts to like, you are getting more people. Stand up is one of these things where like some people have never watched it live.
Ever. Yeah.
And especially now, it's just like you are. So many people they come. This is my first stand-up show ever. People don't say that at concerts.
Every show.
Yeah.
It's my first stand-up show ever. That was a lot of fun. I'm like, thank God, because I know you've seen some people, or I know people have come out from other people they've seen on social media, and I know they got a dog shit show.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, that's what stand-up is? I don't like stand-up. It's like, no, you don't like bad stand-up.
Yeah.
You got tricked.
Yeah.
Totally. But I'm going to give you a good hour.
Sometimes people tell me this is my last stand-up show. So where can people find you? Tell them the full slate.
Yeah. You can find me, Jordan Fisher, JourdanFisher, on Instagram, TikTok, all that kind of stuff. I've got a special coming out called Bits and Pieces. It is premiering on YouTube June 23rd. So please watch it. I think it's a very good hour, and I'm very proud of it.
And is 800 Pound Gorilla they're involved?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be on that streaming platform they're launching?
I am number 2 on the streaming platform right now.
Oh, it's there right now?
Yeah, right behind.
Oh, 800 Pound Gorilla.
Yeah.
Who I've worked with in various capacities.
Yeah.
Helped with Thief of Joy, one of the people on there.
Yeah.
They have a new streaming service.
Yep.
That I'm hoping
Gorilla
to put
Comedy Plus.
something on there too. Gorilla Comedy Plus.
Yeah, and right now it's Patton Oswalt, then me. So let's take down Patton Oswalt. Let's take down Ratatouille, yo.
Yeah. I've been in comedy long enough. A lot of different comedy streaming services, and they've all thrived.
Yeah,
they're thriving, and they're all still around.
CISO,
Laughley.
Shout out CISO.
Laughley was one
Shout
for
out
a
Quibi.
bit.
Shout out CISO.
Comedy Central.
Comedy Central.
Comedy Central.
the big
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah. So support it.
Yeah,
We
support
need
it.
this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dry Bar can't be the only one.
Truly.
Russell, where can people find you?
Follow me. Hey, if you listen to the show regularly, I'm being serious this time. At Russell J. Daniels on Instagram. Follow me there. And then also come see the Downside live on tour, Portland, LA, San Diego, this August.
I apologize to my mom for this episode.
Yeah, Jesus
Same
Christ.
here. I didn't expect to talk about that, but same here.
You're like, why didn't you talk about your mom the other day? And I was like, this is why, because what God knows what you're saying about your mom.
I'm just laying the groundwork for when we have her on. It's gonna be a blast. Good episode with my
Yeah.
mom. Please, Mom.
Yeah.
Come to New York. Join the Patreon. I'm on tour. A lot of stuff in the UK. Doing some big theaters in December. Boston, Vancouver, Seattle, Atlanta. But guys, just join that Patreon. Patreon.com/downside. We have been climbing back up after a break from the surgery. So now we got these bonus episodes. Russell's doing some special Russell-centric episodes with a friend, so you can get to know more about his parents. And it's a great time. So check it out. And does Gangster Chef, does he have like a sign off?
Get the fuck out my house.
That's right.
Downside.